Hi there everyone, and welcome to another Pokemon Ultramoon Wi-Fi battle. And again, I bring you another double battle. This is quite an interesting one I had against another person on a free Battlespot. And they were bringing a pretty hardcore team. I knew I was going to have my work in for me, so I made the controversial decision not to bring my Tailwinder here. I figured that Zapdos is a big threat, so I need to try and KO it immediately. So I decided to lead with Metagross and Ninetales. Let's see how it goes. Again, this is the award-winning team I brought from that I used in Australia. It was a pretty good one that served me well, although that was before Incineroar with its hidden ability Intimidate was released. So yes, as I said, I lead with Ninetales and Metagross. We can get the Rock Slide off of Metagross, doing heavy damage to both these Pokemon, and Blizzard should finish off Zapdos. I assume the Rock Slide would be enough to finish off Mega Charizard Y, but surprise, surprise, it's not a Mega Charizard Y, it's Mega Charizard X. Now that is problematic. Rock Slide definitely won't kill a Mega Charizard X, being only 2 times effective, instead of the normal 4 times. But yes, we do get the Mega Evolution off, and Mega Metagross is faster than Mega Charizard by 10 base points. Charizard actually goes for the Protect here anyway. So we do get the Rock Slide off onto the Zapdos. But it does a lot less damage than I would have thought. That must be a very bulky Zapdos. I'm not sure if Blizzard will be enough to take it out, considering in doubles the power of spread moves is reduced slightly when it hits 2 Pokemon. And yes, we bring that Zapdos into berry range. Lucky it's not a 50% berry though, and very much lucky for me it gets the flinch. If that Zapdos had got the Tailwind up, I think I would have been screwed here. That Charizard would have bodied both my Pokemon, and Zapdos wouldn't have helped us much either. But my opponent says, no biggie, I'll just bring in my my Fire-type Intimidator with Fake Out. Unfortunate for me, because Mega Metagross could very much do with not having its physical attack reduced. And we do miss the Charizard. This is a problem. If that Charizard starts setting up, I'm in deep trouble. But I decide to go for the Aurora Veil with my Ninetales, thinking that would be best, and the Rock Slide would have finished off the Zapdos anyway. But yes, we do see the Dragon Dance. Unfortunate. But the Aurora Veil is good. That means physical and special move damage will be halved. It is a Light Screen and a Reflect in one turn, essentially. But of course can only be used while Hail is active. But yes, things are not looking good. As Charizard even goes for another Dragon Dance. But I decided to roar it out with my Ninetales, knowing that if he got greedy, he would pay the price. As out comes the Rock Slide, but Charizard misses again. Or it misses Charizard again, which is absolutely crazy. Do some alright damage to Incineroar though. As Incineroar goes for the Flare Blitz. Is it into Ninetales? Yes it is. Can Ninetales survive? No! Damn, Ninetales goes down in one hit, even with the Aurora Veil up, which is terrible news. Meaning Incineroar gets to eat its berry, and Charizard is still there at +2 with a Dragon Dance, +2 speed and +2 attack. That Charizard will one-hit KO anything on my team now, even with the Aurora Veil up. So I decide to bring in Blaziken, knowing that Charizard can't hit Blaziken too much in theory. As away goes Incineroar, as he wants to just cycle his damn Intimidates. Very unfortunate. Not good for Metagross and not good for Blaziken. But I go for Protect with Metagross here, thinking Charizard will probably target it. As yes, we see that is the case, and I just go for a Superpower onto that Charizard. I need to do as much damage to the Charizard as I can while I can, but of course, Superpower lowers my physical attack and special and physical defense. This ain't no Malamar. But yes, as Blaziken's speed slowly creeps upwards, I hope I will be able to catch up to that Charizard speed and do damage. But my opponent here, instead of just going on the offense with his Elandorus, decides to cycle the Intimidate again. This is terrible news for my Metagross. No point in me protecting or switching here. I didn't want Milotic to take any unnecessary damage as Metagross goes down. I was fairly confident that Charizard wouldn't target Blaziken, and I knew that if Landorus did, it was probably game over, so I just decided to go for a bulk up here. Get my attack and defense back up, but I think I'm still at -2 special attack now from those 2 Intimidate drops, so not good. But this allows me to bring in Milotic, and any attack here will finish off the Charizard. I'm only at +2 speed with my Blaziken, so I'll protect now, so knowing that on the next turn I will outspeed that +2 Charizard as long as he didn't Dragon Dance here. But lucky for me, we do actually see the straight offense into the Milotic. Good thing I protected. Blaziken will now outspeed the Charizard, which will allow Milotic to simply attack the Incineroar. And Milotic's base speed is 81, whereas Incineroar's base speed is 60. So even without any speed investment on my Milotic, I should be outspeeding. Although I think I do have a minor bit of speed investment. As yes, the Scald outspeeds and finishes off the Incineroar in one go, which is fantastic. I wasn't sure if it was going to. As in comes Zapdos. But again, I'll stick with my plan. Finish off the Charizard because that thing is too powerful. I can simply protect with my Milotic here to ensure I don't take any damage from the Zapdos. As out comes the Flare Blitz. Even though it's 4 times resisted, it is powerful enough to do 1 HP to that Charizard. I'm very lucky that Charizard didn't have Roost. Some of them do. As out comes that Thunderbolt, but luckily we protected with our Milotic. As Blaziken gets even faster, but with another Intimidate, I think Blaziken's at -3 or 4 attack right now. Will not be able to do much offensively. But that Intimidate is good news for Milotic, activating the competitive ability, boosting my special attack by 2, and activating my Adrenaline Orb, boosting my speed by 1. So Milotic should be the fastest thing around, assuming that, well, not as fast as Blaziken, of course. Flare Blitz, I figured, should be enough, but turns out it wasn't, and that is dangerous. And luckily we do see that the Landorus is not Choice Scarfed, and with Milotic's speed boost there from the Adrenaline Orb, we are able to finish it off with a Scald. Out comes that Thunderbolt, but with the Aurora Veil up, doing less than 60%, maybe? Maybe just about 60, doing 40% to me, I mean, leaving me with 60% remaining, and my opponent there with his very low HP Zapdos decides the battle is done. That was a very close one. The cycling of those Intimidates was screwing up my physical attackers so much, but that is why we have Milotic, to take those Intimidates and get a boost from it. So yes, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.